Thank you all for joining me today here at the porch at Lantern One. I'm going to read a brief statement and then I'll take some questions. You can challenge me with those 10 questions if you feel the need. Over a month ago, I started off in the FLA. I secluded myself for several weeks before journeying over 1,000 miles to come back to the undisclosed location in the OH of IO, also known as the Buckeye. I did some recon and made video of it down in the villages, where I was getting strange looks from being the only person wearing gloves at a time no one else was wearing gloves. Now my friends, before the reporters out there ask me some questions, I just want to remind you that I'm like you, sometimes have been reusing my paper plates to conserve them because there's not any in the grocery store. And like you, I've been drying out my paper towels and they've only been wet and not putting them right in the trash. Also, if you've been avoiding eye contact with people in public or staring at everyone else with suspicion like they're a carrier, I feel your pain. The other day I was at Walmart in Millersburg, Ohio, and I saw the grocery cart guy with a pair of underwear on his head, for real, walking around as a filter. All right, now we'll now entertain some questions from the reporters. Yes, you.
Yes, Jenny with MWCEO. How many rolls of toilet paper do you currently have?
And that is on a need-to-know basis, and that is classified information. If you stand by for 1 minute, I will bring in my consultant, Dr. Brown, who will give you some information on toilet paper. Thank you, CBD. My name is Dr. Brown. They also call me Skidder. I want to give you some tips if you run out of the toilet paper at the home or while you're camping in like a little blue and white camper nearby Lantern One. First, if you followed the guidelines set by Caribou Dave on how to use 1 to 2 pieces of toilet paper, you should be okay. However, if you've been hoarding or over wiping, I have some ideas. Now first, if you can use the corn cob technique. Now, this one's a little damp, so it is not quite as rough, but it does have these small indentations, so you're able to get all the nooks and crannies. This is a one-time use, maybe two-time use item. Second, we have a rock. Now, these are used for multiple times. They will wear down over millennia, but eventually you can use them. So you want to get a nice smooth rock, you can do your wiping, and then you're able to clean the rock and use it again. Thirdly, recommend a leafy object. Those of you in the FLA, perhaps the Spanish moss that does not have the little bitey things in it that's been in the tree, or something with the leaves. Now in Ohio and other parts, you want to make sure that you don't use the toilet paper that looks like poison ivy because you get the monkey butt. Whole other problem. Or you want to avoid things with the stickers on them because they hang up and yeah, it's bad. But anyway, so that is my tips for all of you to use in case you run out of the toilet paper and not have properly followed the guidelines set down by the Caribou Dave in a previous conference. Thank you, and see you later. And remember, I don't know. Thank you very much, Dr. Brown.
Yeah, this is Barbara from the WALLY 22462. What's been the biggest change since the lockdown?
Well, there's a lot of drinking around camp, and we also have we've had a lot less phone traffic. We've been trying to do maintenance outside, but it keeps raining, so we're trying to get beyond that. And don't really. Besides that, you know, where life at camp is pretty good. Luckily, we have somewhere to be where you're not stuck in an apartment like some of you folks. I'll take another question.
What do you miss the most?
Well, broadside of the barn a lot. I also miss occasional groundhog. Oh, as far as, well, I don't know. What do I miss? What do you miss? I don't know. What do you guys miss? Anything? Working?
Normalcy to day-to-day life.
Normalcy today. Yeah, I miss not being able just to go somewhere without.
I miss having a nanny 7 days a week while I get to go to work.
I miss that too.
Is that too much to ask for?
I miss having people that aren't stressed out around me all the time because they're worried about that kind of thing. All right, and is there another question I can get out there?
Yes. Where are you currently parked?
I am parked in an undisclosed location in the Mohican River Valley, down by the river.
How long
been since you've been to a campsite?
Now. Now. Wait. Now. Now. Okay, is there another question?
Caribou Dave, what is your favorite quarantine food?
Well, I always have the urge to eat chocolate chip cookies. I just feel like a monster. Good, you want one? Go Caribou Dave. Yeah. Is there another question out here?
I got one. I'd like to know what you've done without lately.
We've been pretty good. We've done without normal shopping. Some of us have done without toilet paper. Some of us have done without things that I don't even know about. I know we've done without having our friends come down and hang out with us like normal. That is something for sure. Is there another question?
Caribou Dave, what are you most grateful for?
Well, I'm grateful that all of our friends and family here at camp have all come through pretty healthy, and I'm also grateful for 20 million people that stayed at home and now don't have jobs, and I think we owe a lot of people for real a thanks for that, because who knows what's going to happen in the next few months for people who don't know what's going to happen next. Is there another question?
Caribou Dave, how are you doing workouts and exercise?
Well, you know, my normal workout buddy hangs out at his house all the time and doesn't come outside anymore because he's afraid to be around people, because he's around a lot of people in the evening. So what I've been doing is at night I go out and I put out my call. It sounds something like woo 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 woo. All right, so I'm calling out to the hills, and Sasquatch will come down. I have some beef jerky and some water, and so Sasquatch comes down and we go at it. Me and Caribou Dave. I am Caribou Dave. Caribou Dave and Sasquatch go at it. Got gloves with Sasquatch. It's a good workout. I do remember, and I remember is you just don't need to be able to outrun Sasquatch. You just need to be able to outrun your fat friend next to Sasquatch. All right, this is like 10 questions. It's starting to wear on me because y'all are moving around. I don't know which one. Look up somebody's a different spot. I don't know who's who anymore. I haven't even been drinking. Of course, I'm like this without drinking anyway. Go. Is there another question?
Yeah, Caribou Dave.
All right.
We'd like to know, who are you challenging for the 10 questions?
I've thought long and hard about this, and they probably won't even know I exist, so we'll go after a couple big channels. We're going to go after Sailing Zatara, who is somewhere offshore of New Zealand with her family. Cruising Leia up in Alaska. We'll see if they can do a challenge. And I don't know, Wandering Wagner sounds like a good one. And definitely Blue Wave Odyssey, because he's done a lot to help a bunch of us get some extra viewers. So I want to see what he's doing stuck down in the FLA. And I don't know, I don't really have another one, so I'll have to make something up and surprise myself. Well, there's a lot of drinking around camp, and we also have, I don't care.
Right.
Who do you work for, by the way? Mohican State Park? What kind of question is that? I would not take a second question. Scratch that.
I was like, same accent. Dave!
Yes, JG. Who do you work for, by the way? Do you work for what other campground? You work in another campground?
No, just here.
You sure?
Yeah.
You must have a twin somewhere. All right, go ahead.
How do you drip dry?
I don't know, but I know that someone has demonstrated that for me somewhere else.
I heard it was a little shaky shake.
Only twice.